the General Bowser Show, hosted by me, Tyler Newsome. As usual, we go over 4 topics, and then after each topic, I tell you my opinion, and you tell me yours. Let's get into the first topic. The first topic is a CBR article called HBO Fans Are Split on Whether the Max Rebrand is Great or Awful. So basically, what this article says is that people are hesitant on, whether the HBO Max rename is awful or not. I mean, to me, I think it's awful. I think instead of just keeping none of the HBO or Discovery in the name is like awful. It like basically is like nobody really owns it really, you know? So like I said, to make it, better, they could have just called it HBO Discovery. That way you know that a part of HBO and a part of Discovery, and that's what's on there instead of just naming it a simple name, Max. Because that's like an English, that's like a person's name. It's not a service. That's gonna get people confused. So uh, what it has offered, um, it says it tried, it tried to quality programs like The Sopranos. Um, they're calling these bad names, like bad that they were bad, like The Sopranos and stuff like that. Even though the shows were heavily popularized, that's why people still talk about it. It says Max will launch on will have its HBO Max will have its name change on May 23rd with 3 price tiers: Max uh, Ad Light, Max Ad Free, and Max Ultimate Ad Free. Ad Light will cost consumers $10 per month, which is, what they had with uh, basically the ad tier. While ad free will retain HBO Max's current price tag of $16. Wow, they are price gouging. While Ultimate ad free will cost a pricely $20 per month. Really? Nobody's gonna pay that unless they're stupid. It gives household 4 concurrent streams up to 4K Ultra HD resolution and 100 online offline downloads and Adobe Atmos sound quality. The ad light and ad free tiers are maxed out at 1080p HD resolution with 5.1 surround sound quality. At the time, existing HBO Max subscribers will have access to Max at the same price as their HBO Max subscription. I guess that's good. Well, I would. It's stupid to pay any more for like updated quality. It's best to keep it cheap, unless you want to eventually uh, run out of money to pay for the service. So it says, while WB spent the last several months purging content from HBO Max, which people hated very much, the company has promised that more than 40 new movies and seasons of television will be added to Max every month. This includes several promising Max originals like Gremlins Secrets of the Mongol, which I haven't watched the Gremlins movie, so hope I'll probably have to watch the Gremlins movie to know what's going on here. An upcoming animated prequel series set roughly 60 years before the events of the classic 1984 film. So maybe it won't have to watch the film, but maybe it's better to watch the film. I don't know. New spin-offs in the Game of Thrones and the Big Bang Theory universes are also in development, as in a drama series connected to the Conjuring universe. Oof. WBD also released the first footage from the Penguin during the Max Pass event, offering fans their best look yet at the next installment in Matt Reeves' The Batman Saga. The Batman didn't look interesting. It looked really boring. So I won't be interested in that series. But speaking of the Big Bang Theory, you ha, like new spin-offs of that. Um, I'm gonna talk about that today in this podcast. It says, all right, and a new Harry Potter TV series. Harry Potter is pretty great. I mean, if they can get the original cast back, was also confirmed with plans to adapt all 7 of Arthur J.K. Rowling's books over 10 years. Wow. Rowling will serve as an executive producer along with Neil Blair and Ruth Kinley Letts. Each season will be authentic to the original books and bring Harry Potter and these incredible adventures to new audiences around the world. While the original classic and beloved films will remain at the core of the franchise and available to watch globally, said WBD in a statement. And the source is Twitter. Uh, so like I said, my opinion is these series, the HBO Max name change, I don't like much, but mainly because it's confusing. Because to someone that actually has the name Max, like severely confusing. But other than that, the series and stuff that is coming to there is pretty good. But tell me what you think in the comments about this, and let's get on to the next topic. Speaking of the next topic, the next topic is a Screen Rant article that says, one Big Bang Theory spin-off detail is a very good sign for the show. According to sources, one detail about the recently announced spin-off of the Big Bang Theory is already a very encouraging sign for the show. They didn't really say a detail. They just said, one person was contracted by, was told by one of the Max executives or something like that, that for since Big Bang Theory has a big fan base, to make their own version of Big Bang Theory, which they said could possibly be like a prequel series like Young Sheldon, or a series with their kids and have the original cast be there occasionally. Which, I mean, it could be like a decent show, like, as long as they, keep the original cast, as guest stars at least. That could be good. But I liked the Big Bang Theory originally. I haven't watched much of the Young Sheldon, but I've heard that it got better over the seasons. It's it started out not so good, but now it's getting pretty good. So that's what I have to say on this. So I'm really looking forward to the series. Other than that, tell me what you think in the comments, and let's get on to the next topic. The next topic is a Screen Rant article that says Amazon reviving 12 plus MGM franchises for movies and TV, including RoboCop and Stargate. Now, I'm kind of a fan of Stargate, somewhat. I mean, I watched it back in the day. It was decent. And I've heard that RoboCop has had a series in the past, but it only had one season. So it says Amazon has plans to revive at least 12 MGM franchises for film and TV projects, including RoboCop and Stargate. Amazon's deal to acquire MGM closed in March 2022, uh, giving them access to the many movie and TV franchises the company owns. This includes everything from James Bond, which I haven't watched, but basically created this spy film, like, probably, I don't know, to Legally Blonde, according to diverse number of intellectual properties to Amazon's catalog. According to Deadline, Amazon plans on taking advantage of their purchase of MGM soon, with at least 12 franchises being eyed for initial development across both television and film. This includes the prioritization of Stargate film and RoboCop TV series. The many other franchises involved also have movies and TV series taking various stage of priority. Alongside projects in the RoboCop and Stargate franchises, Amazon is also considering a movie and possible TV series for Legally Blonde. On the movie side, a Thomas Crown Affair movie is being considered, as well as an animated Pink Panther film. I watched that when I was a kid. Uh, TV series based on barbershop fame and the Magnificent Seven. are also being developed. Amazon is also producing a James Bond competition series. Hmm, competition series. Wonder how that would work. Maybe they compete for the James Bond title? I don't know, to be honest. That's my brother right there. With no news yet as to how the company will move forward with the character on the big screen, well, I guess they'll figure it out eventually. Amazon's massive number of projects based on MGM franchises signals an upcoming resurgence for intellectual properties that have been quiet for some time. And RoboCop apparently had a miniseries, like a miniseries of 10-minute shorts in 2018. I didn't know about that, to be honest. Amazon's decision to produce a plethora of movies and TV shows based on MGM properties underscores how much they want to take advantage of the many franchises they now own. Under Amazon, its possible media properties like RoboCop and Stargate will flourish as new ideas are brought into their respective series. Well, I mean, it definitely will help them, gain more of an audience because it's been a while. With plenty of content now on its way, Amazon is likely to showcase a boon of MGM based titles in the near future. That's pretty good. I mean, that would definitely be a good sign of bringing what's from the past to, the present and continuing the story. I think this is a good idea, and hopefully they don't ruin it, like the Lord of the Rings show that they have, where they change like the mythos of the characters a little bit. But this could be good, to be honest. So tell me what you think in the comments, and we will get on to the next article. The next topic is a Screen Rant article about, it says the original Frasier star opens up on revival show and why they won't return. So what this talks about is that, Paramount Plus is having a Frasier reboot slash revival series, and the actor of Frasier is gonna be the main character. Now, the rest of the characters from the series will only be on there as like, you know, limited amount of time, and that of course sucks. But the parents or something like that will be, or a few characters have already been replaced. I mean, this doesn't say that they even asked the characters to come back and to play their characters. They just instantly replace them, and that just sucks because they didn't even get a chance. But like, this series gonna be great. I mean, I definitely have to watch the original, but this series would be great. Hopefully they can adapt the new characters very well. and make them actually interesting characters to focus on. And I can't wait for this series. I have some interest in this series. So tell me what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching this podcast, and peace out.